Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk, and in today's episode we are going to be breaking down the new official first look at Ruby Rose as Batwoman, so let's discuss. So wow, this looks incredible. This is a really fantastic first look. Now when I first saw this photo, I was actually a bit taken aback by it because it isn't a typical looking CW promo art poster, it's very different. But what is very interesting is that this is actually Ruby Rose in costume as Batwoman. She was actually in Vancouver for about a day, so a lot of us did assume that we could be getting this costume reveal fairly soon, and here it is. And this is a very beautiful looking suit, and I love by design, I love the look of it alone. I think it looks really awesome. It's very much in line with the Arrowverse's actual costumes itself when you look at a comparison to The Flash, and when you look at to Green Arrow, Supergirl. You know, it looks like it fits in with the rest of them. So when we actually see Batwoman suited up in the crossover alongside our heroes, she will look like she fits in very, very well. And with that, you can see all of the little designs, like the red Bat logo on it is very reminiscent of the comics. This whole suit is very reminiscent of the comics, but that emblem in particular is very, very nice. It definitely has that logo feel. It definitely has that Batwoman, you know, essence to it, which is really nice indeed. I really like the gauntlets as well. I really like when a superhero has a good gauntlet, and the Bat family tend to have them, so it's nice to see Kate Kane get hers on this new suit as well. And I also really like even like the belt. I've seen a lot of people maybe complain about the belt just because, you know, people can complain about loads of different things. I don't really understand why people are complaining about the belt. I quite like the jagged looking design. I think that's quite interesting. I think it looks, you know, not necessarily rough, but, you know, kind of makeshift, which I really like. Even though this suit is very professional, it looks very professionally made, I quite like that, you know, strap look. I think that's a really cool design. And I think it adds quite a lot to the suit as well. Also, in terms of the hair, that is clearly a wig inside of the suit, which isn't a complaint because that is what it is in the comics. In the comics, Kate Kane's hair isn't actually that long. It is actually a wig that's put into the cowl. So clearly they're following that through with this design here in the Arrowverse. Clearly Ruby Rose is probably going to keep her usual short haircut, and then she's going to have this when she's out in the field. And again, it adds to the secret identity thing. And I think that that wig looks awesome. You know, just the bright shining red, it's really striking. It really jumps off the page, really jumps off the poster. You can really see that well, and I think it's really implemented well. And my favorite thing about the suit is actually the cowl. I think the cowl looks amazing. Like if you zoom in on that, you know, if you zoom in on the poster, you look at that cowl, that looks stunning. I think it's a really well-designed suit piece, especially that head piece in particular. You know, I've seen a lot of people compare it to the Nolan films, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, and it is very reminiscent of that in terms of how it's shaped and how long the ears are. It's very reminiscent of that, but that's not a complaint either because that looks absolutely brilliant, although I really love the Batman suit in those films. So to see that kind of design element being brought over to Batwoman in the CW is really cool. And I think it just, again, it adds a lot to it, and it looks so dead on comic accurate. It looks beautiful. Like I said, among the other suits like Supergirl, Green Arrow, Flash, it looks like it would fit right in. And I was very, very surprised with how good this looks. Like, I really don't have a complaint about it. I think it looks absolutely outstanding. Now, you know, I am super, super excited to see this suit in live action because obviously, you know, this is a poster, so sometimes things are a bit jazzed up. Obviously, we've been experiencing that quite a lot with the Flash's new suit recently. The only thing that is kind of keeping me back from this is not anything to do with the suit itself or this poster. It's just, obviously, I've been very vocal about my thoughts on Ruby Rose being cast as Batwoman and how pretty much anti I am about it. But, you know, if I completely take that out of my head, if I completely separate that and I just look at this looks amazing, and I'm really hoping that Ruby Rose can pull this through and really prove me wrong because I really want to love this version of Batwoman, and hopefully I'm really rooting for Ruby Rose to do this because I really want to, you know, really get invested in this, especially after seeing this first official look. It looks fantastic. I'm so taken with it. I am definitely excited about it. I can't wait to see how she actually looks in the crossover itself in Elseworlds when we come to it in December. Hopefully we will see her in the trailer when that drops. It's just going to be a really awesome looking suit, and even just other elements, like you can see the bat signal in the background, which is great. You can see the Wayne Enterprises building in the back. There's just a lot of really cool stuff going for this poster. I was very surprised but very pleasantly surprised, and I'm very happy with the suit design. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But what do you guys think about this suit? Make sure you tell me all your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me what you think. Like I said, I think this is excellent. I love the wig. I love the headpiece. Like, the cowl is really striking to me. And even just the design of it, it looks like it fits right into the Arrowverse. And I think it's going to look great among our other heroes. Like, the material of it, I've seen a lot of people compare it to the new material that's being used in the new Flash costume. It is very similar to that in the sense that they are not using leather. They are using a lot more kind of like a latex looking material that is less, you know, shiny, which does work really well. It seems to be working well on the Flash's costume, and it's working well here on the Batwoman's suit. But make sure you let me know all your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. It'll help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone and everyone you know who loves DC TV and get them to join the community. And as always, guys, please subscribe for all of your latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. And with all that said, guys, I hope to see you again in my next video.